What's up, everyone? Oh my god, Cloud is finally out and I'm so happy to be here, so happy to see you guys, how everyone is doing today. Welcome back. Give me just 1 second. I literally forgot to remove something from my room. Give me 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, please. What's up, everyone? How everyone is feeling today? How is the sound? How is the music? Is everyone feeling okay? Welcome back to my live stream. Excited to see everyone. And you know, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for the goddamn support you guys have given me in the last 3 days. Like, literally, I have received dozens of messages of people just wishing me good luck with this release. You know, people truly believing in Laravel, and it just feels the world to me. So thank you so much for being on that side, believing in my work, believing on Laravel work. And you know, it just feels awesome to be in this community. So what's up, everyone? Joel, welcome to the live stream. Govar, welcome to the live stream. CV Timal, what's up, dude? How you doing? Emily Dev as well. Pick and Flow, of course. How you doing, dude? Reason. Pick and Flow, the release just went absolutely awesome. Like, literally, I couldn't have wished for a better release of Laravel Cloud. Everything went perfectly. And today we are going to demo some Laravel Cloud stuff. Excited to be here and to just literally talk a little bit about the release. Adrian, nice to see you as well. How you doing? Redizu, thank you so much for subscription tier 1, man. You are just awesome. Thank you so much. Trippin Castle is saying thank you so much for Laravel Cloud. This phenomenal. Awesome. Oh my god, yeah, man. Laravel Cloud is really everything I ever wanted, you know, from my own applications. So excited to show you some cool stuff about this. You know, we are going to do that today. Stino, what's up? How you doing? Charlie French boy, what's up, dude? Roberto Ducatan, Mateus, how you doing, everyone? Adi, Christian, Edgar, Ben, Tom, Edgar again. Coders, how you doing? Today we are going to not review code. That will be possibly in the future. I don't know. With so much stuff to talk about, I don't know, man. But possibly in you know, in the next few days. Phil is asking about the toasts we see in Laravel Cloud. Are they a package or something else? It's literally something we have made with our own ends. So it's not a package. We can talk about that today as well. Region, Thomas, Ben, Tom again. How you doing, everyone? Excited to be here. And dudes, let's just get started, because you know, today live stream will be a little bit long, hopefully. Let me know how the sound is. Is the sound okay? Can you hear me correctly? Is the music okay? Are you guys enjoying the music? I hope everything is okay. That being said, let's goddamn get started on this. And oh boy, we have a nice homepage in Laravel Cloud, don't you guys think? I love this homepage. So this was crafted by our design team together with Jason Baggs from the web team as well. And you know what, dude? I am absolutely in love with this homepage, especially when you navigate a little bit down. You can see literally a little bit of the web application through a video, which does feel awesome, to be honest. So I absolutely love this homepage, you know. And if you go a little bit all the way down, we can see a little bit of these illustrations, which are absolutely crazy. You see, like when you navigate, oh yeah, right? This is just absolutely awesome. I love this one. Web Artisans is asking, when should we move from Forge to Cloud? That is a web page, dude. If you have questions about that, at the end, there is a web page with the name Cloud versus Forge and Cloud versus Vapor. And if you have questions, you know, if you should move or not, or if you should stay using Laravel Forge, this is the perfect page for you. So when you are on Laravel Cloud, go all the way down and you will see this Cloud versus Forge and Cloud versus Vapor to truly understand which one of the solutions you should be using. Okay? So this is literally the best place you can go to have some of those answers, okay? But yeah, there is so much little things to explore today, and I want to show you kind of the tiny bits, you know, the little things that took forever and nobody noticed. Like, one of the little things is that this 5 icon right here, you see this 5 icon right here? This is literally reacting to light mode and dark mode. another thing that just takes forever and nobody noticed, but feels good to have that over there. We have obviously a bunch of illustrations right here, so when you navigate a little bit on this illustration, you can see this stuff going in and out, just like that, which does feels good, just like this button right here as well, which does feels good as well. Yeah, Tom, Laravel Cloud is using Kubernetes, dude. That's right, that's right, that's right. You love the new starter kit? So basically, I have also started a new starter kit to deploy on today's stream, okay? I know very little about the starter kits, okay? I know very little about the starter kits. The only thing I know is that we have SHA-CN starter kits with React, but also with Livewire Flux, and it's pretty much what I know. That's it, you know? I know they come with pass by default again, which is obviously a great choice, and that's everything I know. That's the only thing I have done so far, so I don't know. Yeah, I want to talk about hibernation, because I feel like hibernation is one of the best things we have in Laravel Cloud, and not a lot of people are actually realizing how important is hibernations on cost savings. Like literally, you can have a full application up and running with databases, etc., and put just all of that hibernating, and you don't pay a cent, which just feels awesome, you know? I'm using hibernation, so I'm gonna show you, okay? You guys are just, you know, but I wanna show you. So when I go to my dashboard, all of my applications are hibernating. All of them, literally all of them. So I'm not paying when people are not on my website, which is absolutely cool, okay? But yeah, this homepage is just awesome, and here is it. I have my name here with my wrong Laravel email. But all of the team here, which feels good to see everyone here as well. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even know I could click on this stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. With such a big project, it's literally, you know, kind of impossible to know everything. Like about this homepage, the first time I knew we were having a new homepage was when it was like all literally built already. So, you know, when the servers are hibernating, you don't pay for them. That's it. That's it. It's difficult to believe, but that's it. Obviously, if you need your server, you know, to be used by queue workers or scheduler, they won't be hibernating. That's for sure. All right, dudes. What else? All right, we probably are going to be back to this homepage because there is a lot of little details we can explore on this. But let's go to my own dashboard, okay? So today, for the live stream, I thought about showing you the raw, literally my own dashboard on Laravel Cloud, not some beautiful dashboard, not some demo dashboard, literally my own dashboard, you know, with my projects inside, with my own organization. And just to show you how exactly I use Laravel Cloud at the moment, okay? Obviously, I have this sexy logo or sexy profile image on the top right, which does look cool, right? Then I have my image of my side project. So at the moment, I only have one organization, which is called Side Projects, and I pretty much have all my projects inside. So you can see pyre.link, you can see pinkwitty.com, you can see pastphp.com, and you can see Laravel 0. So literally all my websites are on this page. About this website, let's click, for example, on pyre.link. I could have multiple environments. I just have one at the moment, which is my production one, okay? So kind of simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And what I'd like to show you is that I literally am using at the moment one single replica with hibernation on. Now, this is a lot of things to think about already. So I want to go slow on this thing, but you know, I have literally all my applications inside and all of them are using kind of default for cost saving, let's say that. So I'm using only one single replica with hibernation on all the time, okay? But let's go slowly, okay? Let's go back to the dashboard. I know I'm super excited. I cannot contain myself. It's kind of difficult, but let's go slowly and kind of add a new application into this stuff, okay? Before we do that, do you guys have any questions so far? How does it look like so far? I'm moving Pinkery to MySQL actually, okay? So that's a nice surprise. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we are actually shipping with MySQL. And that was a nice surprise I want to give to people, because a lot of people were thinking, oh, we don't have MySQL, it will be a nightmare, Postgres, blah, blah, blah. Postgres is awesome. I'm going to just tell you that. Postgres is awesome, and it does ship with hibernation as well. But we did manage to actually ship with MySQL, and I'm super excited about that, okay? Literally shipping with MySQL. I have worked my ass off to literally have MySQL ready for the release together with the team. So hopefully everyone is happy about that. Oh, Postgres is awesome. I have learned to love Postgres. Okay, I have learned to love Postgres. It's actually 1,000 times better than I thought. It's actually pretty cool, you know, very, very cool. But yeah, let's talk about what. Let's actually add an app, okay? So the only thing I have done so far is literally creating a starter kit application with React. Okay, so if I go to the resources, you will see a lot of React stuff with TypeScript, blah blah blah, all the cool things. But you know, I have added my own source control provider, and that's it. Let's call this stream demo React, okay? Now, when people are creating an application, something important to keep in mind is the region where you are shipping your application, okay? So if you're in the United States, probably the first region, US East Ohio, is the best one. But obviously, if you're in Europe, you might want to consider Frankfurt or London. Or if you're in Asia, why not like Singapore, okay? But let's use like US for the moment. Let's create this new app. And, you know, once you do that, you are literally ready to click on the deploy button. Like, that's it, you know? If I didn't have the database, I could literally click on the deploy button, and bam, that's it. But my starter kit actually requires a database, so I could go here and add a database, but let's click deploy to see how it goes. I have literally no idea how it goes if I just click on deploy, but let's click on deploy to see how it goes, okay? So once I click on deploy, I get kind of redirected to this deployment output, which does look amazing. And I'm not sure if the React starter kit actually requires a database. If it does, we'll kind of fail at the moment. I hope it doesn't, but I guess we're going to find out real soon. So we actually migrated the Pinkery project to MySQL, okay? Not me, but we do have a pull request in progress by Punyapal migrating SQLite to MySQL. It's literally work in progress. And we actually find out that SQLite have some weird inconsistencies. Like, you can literally start a string within an integer. I didn't know about that, but let me try to find out. Identifier is ID? I don't even know. So that is literally a change we have made that converts a big int to a string or whatever. So SQLite is definitely, like, you know, not strict, that's for sure. Okay, it's literally deployed already. So that took like 46 seconds. I can visit my website, and hopefully if I don't need a database, oh, I don't. So that's it, you know? So you guys saw like how much time it took. I literally created the database, created the application, click on deploy, and that's it. I am literally on my website at the moment. It is cool. It is cool. Foji, what do you mean about monorepo, by the way? Oh, you like the design? I'm also in love about the design, by the way. I'm also in love about the design. Part of that comes with having like literally design team that, you know, is able to craft really polished designs, and that really feels good. Camus, what's up? How you doing, dude? I didn't found any troubles literally using Postgres SQL on my MySQL project, so I think most of the API is just compatible, just works basically. But yeah, so this starter kit obviously requires a database because we do have a registration route right here. So what I will do is just attach a database to this by clicking on Add Database. I could use my own databases, but let's create a new one. Let's call this one Stream React, for example. Let's use Postgres 17. I could use MySQL as well, but let's use Postgres. And call this database main. The region will be Ohio, hibernation as well after 300 seconds, and create database cluster. So I don't know if you have used this kind of things in other hosting solutions, but literally creating a database just takes forever. And with Laravel Cloud, you will see that this stuff right here will basically be out or done in 5 seconds. It's just ridiculous, like how fast this is. And yeah, once I do this, I'm literally ready to save in deploy, and now my application will have a database, which just feels good, you know. Yeah, this part is actually ridiculous. The fact that to add the database, I just literally create a database attached to this, you know, to this application, click on deploy, and that's it. It does feel ridiculous cool, you know. It does feels good. The minimum Laravel version supported is, I think it's like the latest of the 9 major version. So one thing to keep in mind is that you literally need to be up to date, at least in your minor versions. So I think we support Laravel 9, 10, 11, and 12, of course. Yes, I do agree with you that having a cost estimation will be a good thing. That's for sure. So this is deployed. So technically, and I mean technically, I should have a database. So if I click on register, let's type Inu Maduro, my own email. Let's just do this. Bam, bam, boom. Create an account, save the password, why not, and that's it. So I'm literally using a database at the moment. Oh my god, you guys need to apologize to me. I'm so happy, man. Like the last 4 days have been possibly the most stressful days of my life. And you know, just seeing all of this like being used by thousands of people, and everything is holding, you know, the platform is super stable. It does feels good, you know. So I apologize in advance. I apologize in advance of being too much excited, probably way too much than I thought. So apologize about that. More regions are coming in the future, even for sure. More regions are coming in the future. So I don't know if you guys noticed, like attaching a database just worked, and effectively that happens because behind the scenes we are literally attaching automatically the PHP artisan migrate forwards to your deployment script. So all of this is like literally configurable from your settings screen, where you can, you know, if you want to, you can go to your deployment scripts and obviously, you know, change all of this. Of course, for now, the only thing we are doing is just running composer install. If we have a package.json lock, I'm going to run your npm run build, but obviously because we now have a database, I automatically uncomment this line right here, so everything really just works. But let's just talk a little bit about the tiny details we haven't seen yet, because so far we have deployed an app super fast, under a minute, and you know, we attach a database and deployed again. That was super fast as well, really just worked. But I want to kind of dive in some of the pages we have and just talk a little bit about these things, okay? Hey, what's up, BIC? It's nice to see you, dude. Let's talk about, you know, some of the pages we have here. So, you know, obviously, an important thing is that as a user, yeah, let's talk about the beginning. So once I come to cloud, an important concept to keep in mind is that as a user, you can belong to multiple organizations, okay? So let's take an example of Nuno, like Write Me, you know, Nuno, Maduro, myself. I obviously have my own side project organization, which is this one, have, you know, Pinkery, Pyre, PastPHP, my own stuff, you know what I mean? But I do work for Laravel, so it kind of makes sense that I see this Laravel organization on top, and I can join the Laravel organization to have Laravel.com or, you know, other products we may have in a company. So you, for example, if you're working as a freelancer, you can literally have your client as its own organization, and you can join the organization to work on a project. And once you are done, you can leave the organization. So it's kind of a one-to-end relation we have in the system that, you know, as a user, you can belong to multiple organizations. And that's actually cool. Yeah, by the way, this is literally production, and this is really my own stuff. So if you see anything that you shouldn't, just keep that between us, okay? All right, you guys know this is literally my live stream. This is typically my people, and I trust the hell out of me on you guys, okay? I trust you a bunch. So if you see anything you shouldn't, if you see a link that you shouldn't access, don't go there, okay? Just keep that for you and me. Can you do that for me, please? Like one thing, for example, that I've requested, so I actually cracked that real quick, is you see this when I am like literally on my own project, like production, for example. One of the things that I wanted to crack like as soon as possible is this blurry reveal secrets. Like if I'm streaming, I don't want to share my secrets, you know, I don't want to share my secrets. So that's actually cool. Anyways, I trust a bunch of you guys, so if you see anything, just keep for you, okay? Just keep that for you, please. Anyways, so again, multiple organizations, and which one of those organizations can have multiple applications? So obviously here I have Pyre.link, Pinkery.com, and PastPHP and more. All the way down, I have the latest deployments of my organization, and all of this communication works through WebSockets, okay? So if I go, for example, to the Pyre.link website right here, and I click on deploy, if I navigate back to the dashboard, all of the stuff you are seeing right now will be automatically updating live through WebSockets, okay? Which does feels good. So if you have a new deployment coming in, you will see that deployment literally appearing on this list. And I can actually demo that to you, hopefully. So let's go here, for example, and open this Windows tool. So I have this project, which is the one we just deployed. This one should be over soon, right? Let me see. Oh, it's still running. Okay. Let's go here and, for example, make a change. Let's go to the compose.json and update this skeleton, something like this. Let's add this and deploy. Once I deploy this, I'm going to call this whip2, for example. I should actually see this deployment appearing on the dashboard real quick. There we go. You see that whip2? That's cool, huh? That works through Git webhooks. So literally, we notify Cloud that this deployment, someone did the push to deploy, and the deployment happens automatically. And then through Reverb, we get the notification live on this dashboard. So you guys saw? That's cool, huh? Yeah, that works through, you know, through Reverb, through WebSockets. So kind of cool stuff. You know what I mean? Anyways, this one is deployed already, which does feels cool. So this is a list of the latest deployments you may access in your own dashboard. What else we have? We have the list of applications, of course, all of them right here. And we have resources, which kind of gives you, you know, overall idea of the databases of your organization. I can click on new database cluster and see the type of databases I can create. Obviously, Postgres 17 and 16 in MySQL 8. We are currently labeling MySQL 8 as developer preview. So because it was something we literally developed, you know, during the last months, we kind of want to make sure and be honest with you guys and transparent that this is still subject to changes, you know what I mean? Yeah, static assets are served to the CDN, so they are cached. You can still see them on the metrics. I'm going to show that to you, but they are literally cached by Cloudflare. This is like OnlyFans for Laravel developers. What do you mean, dude? What do you mean? Hi, Hans Dev. Nice to see you, dude. So, for example, one of the options we have with serverless Postgres 17 that we don't have yet, at least on MySQL, is hibernation. So on MySQL, you will pay like a fixed cost, and Postgres 17, you can use hibernation, so you don't pay like when it's not being used, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is literally databases. I can show you some of these options. So those are literally the Postgres options. We obviously have the same thing with MySQL, which you can select, you know, the server size you want for your database instance. But at the same time, you can also select the storage you want for your MySQL instance, okay? Plans on hibernation on MySQL? I have literally no idea. It's a little bit different though. Like with MySQL, we literally have like traditional service, like handling your database. So I don't feel like hibernation would even make sense. But let's see. I don't know, man. Maybe this makes sense, but I just don't know yet. You know. Definitely plans to integrate Nightwatch on cloud. That's for sure. So database, we also have caches, which is kind of cool as well. Okay, caches at the moment we support Laravel key value store, and it's compatible with Redis, so it literally works like Redis, you know, compatible with the Redis API. You can specify the size of a cache you want to use, and that's it. If you want my opinion, I would, if I was you, I would probably defaulting for database as caching. And when I actually need a faster cache, I would then have caches on my environment. You know, that is just my opinion. Matt, thank you so much. And I'm gonna, like, you know, now that a bunch of you are here, let me just say this to you, okay? Thank you, like, so much, dudes, for the amount of support I have received on the last 4 days, you know, like literally. It truly means the world to me that you guys were so supportive, not only prior to the release, but also during the release. The amount of messages I have received were like crazy. Like people literally supporting my work, people saying, dude, I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be fine, you know, relax a little bit, just try to enjoy the moment, blah, blah, blah. And it does feels good to just kind of know that you guys have my back, literally. So thank you so much. Means the world to me, okay? But yeah, we also have object storage as well. If you want to store your files in the private bucket or public bucket. Again, for Pinkery, we are definitely, you know, using this for file uploads, that's for sure. This is one thing that surprised me, still surprised me, is that how cheap actually this option is literally 2 cents per gigabyte. When I first saw this price, I thought it was a bug. Like literally, I went to the team like, dudes, you guys made a mistake on the price. We are paying 2 cents per gigabyte. There's a problem for sure. And people say, no, actually that's it. It's 2 cents per gigabyte. I was like, wait, what? Like how this is even possible? You know, like what the heck? Anyways, excited to have literally, object storage at this price, but also really works with Laravel. Like once you set up a bucket here, automatically we are going to inject all the necessary environment variables. So when you do something in your project, like, you come to your project and you do something like storage, put whatever, this will literally put this file on whatever the storage you create right here. So that's actually cool, What do I have on settings here? Oh yeah, settings, literally to invite members. Yeah, so for example, I did invite Puyapal. So the guy who is like helping me out with Pinkery, I invited him as a developer so he can literally access Cloud and work a little bit on moving the integration to, or moving Pinkery to Laravel Cloud. Dan is saying, why not cache instead of DP? I don't know, man. I like to default for cost savings, So I feel like the database driver is actually a very good cache driver, especially in Laravel. It really just works. So I'm actually using a bunch database as caching provider, I have been using database as caching provider for all my apps, literally, except Cloud now, but yeah. If you don't have a bucket, it wouldn't fail, but I mean, every deployment, because of the nature of Kubernetes, would basically destroy the old pod and put the new without downtime, but you would still lose. How about now? Is it good? Is it good? It is back? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, hello, hello. Is this working? Oh my god, dude. Literally, my microphone went in hibernation mode. I know, my microphone is literally broken at the moment. I don't know why, but literally, like, this piece I have in the middle, call it the tritone, or whatever it is called, is literally broken. And I still don't know why. Anyway, what I was saying, in case you missed, is the following. I'm literally reusing two different database instances within the same database cluster, so I can literally share the same resource between two different projects, Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, the database as caching driver is possibly not the best driver in the world, but it just works for me, By the way, chat, if you just arrived, my name is Nuno Maduro, PHP and Laravel developer, and today I'm streaming about Laravel Cloud, which is a project I have released for the company I've worked on, called it Laravel. And, you know, just literally showing my audience a little bit, some of the behind the scenes of this project. And so far, we talked about, like, as a user, you can belong to multiple organizations. Multiple organizations can have different projects, just like I have right now. And one very cool thing is the following, my friends, is that when you jump into a project, you can literally have different environments, okay? This is actually super powerful because right now, as you guys can see, we have this project, okay, which we can call this production if you guys want. However, I can also come here and from the same branch, I can create, for example, my staging environment if I want to. Okay, I can literally do this if I want to. And now I can have my staging environment, which works like aside my production environment, which is this one. And now I'm going to show you something really sexy. Okay, I hope this works. So I'm going to do the following. As you guys can see, I have like the main environment, but I'm going to create main branch, but I'm going to create a new branch. Watch this out, watch this out, watch this out, my friends. I'm going to check out maybe something, call it staging. And let's actually push this change to staging. Let's do this, and let's, create this branch upstream. Bam, bam, boom. This should be like literally on GitHub already. So hopefully through Reverb, I now see staging here. This is cool, right? Can you share compute? What do you mean, dude? Thank you. You know, yeah, behind the scenes, we literally make sure that your UI is always live, you know, so every time this feels good, you know. But yeah, let's, for example, create a new staging environment. And what else do I want to do? So I have main, staging. What else do I want to show you? Do I want to show you this? I think that's okay. Yeah, let's dive a little bit into this diagram. Okay, I do feel like this diagram is one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen, but it kind of explains it a little bit, like how your application is structured or organized. I feel like, you know, if you are in these hosting platforms, you have like resources in very different places. And to give you the honest answer, before this diagram, we had like different tabs. You would click on resources, you would click on databases, you would click on caches. It would be kind of a nightmare because you don't have a way of seeing the entire thing. And looking at this diagram right here, I can literally see everything about my application in my environment from this canvas diagram, which is absolutely awesome. We don't use ShadCN for Laravel Cloud. We used to use ShadCN, but not anymore. What do you mean streaming is hibernating? Okay, guys, if the stream is okay now, write on the chat, stream okay. If the stream is not okay, just type something like, no, it's not okay, or whatever, okay? I want to know that. You see, everyone is literally telling me the stream is okay. So we are chilling. All right, cool. So yeah, from this diagram, you can literally understand everything about your app. Let's start with the left side, okay? Let's start with this left side. This left side is called the network, which is powered by Cloudflare, okay? If you weren't using something like Cloudflare in the past, I'm gonna just tell you, Cloudflare is so powerful, provides so much protection, edge caching especially, which is so cool. I'm gonna just show you a small stat that I have on my pastphp.com website, which will surprise you. So I'm going to go to pastphp.com. This is literally pastphp.com production. So again, if you see anything you shouldn't, just keep that for you, okay? And I'm going to go to metrics and just check these metrics out. So most, if not all of the requests are literally cached by Cloudflare, okay? This is like literally edge network responses. In most of these responses are literally being cached by Cloudflare. My CPU is barely doing anything whatsoever because most of the responses I'm having on this instance are not even going to my own web cluster. Everything is being served, you know, almost everything from Cloudflare, which are the static assets, okay? And that's why something like edge networking, edge caching is so important for your infrastructure, because you don't want to pay for things like images and CSS resources and all sort of things, okay? So that's why something like Cloudflare is so important, and we do have that enabled for every single application on cloud. So that's why this edge network section is so important, because every single Laravel application on cloud offers you DDoS protection, CDN, and edge caching in your assets by default, okay? So even this app I just deployed already have that, okay? Just without doing anything whatsoever. Oh, dude, I would love to answer to you, like, literally, how this specific canvas was made, but I have literally no idea. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, dude. We could potentially invite Jason back to the stream to literally talk a little bit about how exactly he have developed some of this, you know, some of these tiny details of this diagram, but I don't have information on that. But yeah, all the way down, you can obviously have custom domains in your app. So that's also done through our UI, okay? So by default, we provide you with a cloud domain. This is what I like to call a cloud domain, which is literally like a free cloud domain which you can use to access your environment. You can even use a feature which Taylor Otwell was pushing so hard to have that feature, which is the possibility of having custom cloud domains. So if I go here, for example, I can literally click on edit and just say like Nuno cloud Laravel.cloud. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. You can literally come here and put your own name, or, you know, just reserve your own cloud domain, and that's also for free. Nice, nice. Jadniel, what's up? Alessandro, what's up? Dusan, what's up? Mohamed, what's up? How you doing? This is using AWS behind the scenes, okay? Kubernetes as well. Charlie French Boy is saying, why only 3 custom domains on a production plan? I have no idea. You have to check that, okay? I know very little about pricing on Laravel Cloud, but we do have a page about pricing, and yeah, literally in our documentation, and you can have more information about, you know, custom domains and how many custom domains you can have, and everything on the production plan. But yeah, this is literally the place you add custom domains. So if I have something like, you know, nunomaduro.com, okay, or something like that, this is literally the place where you add a custom domain, okay? What else do I want to show you? What is this? Oh, yeah, I want to show you the settings, okay? So yeah, we were on a network, and obviously this displays a lot and shows a lot about how network is configured in your own application, okay? So edge network provided by Cloudflare, which is super powerful, but we also have like your web cluster, okay? This is literally like, if you in the past had like your own droplet web cluster, this is what that would be, okay? And I can just literally click here and see more about this web cluster. What's happening with my scroll? Oh my God, there we go. You can literally see more about this web cluster. So at the moment I'm running on 512 megabytes RAM, but all of my other projects like PastPHP, Pyre, and all of them are literally running on 250, I think. There we go. So PastPHP running on 256 RAM, which is the lowest one we have here, with hibernation on as well. I think all of them are running on the lowest specs I can find on Laravel Cloud, and all of them are still super fast. Okay. Yeah, I think you can use your laravel.com.cloud domain in production. Like, why not? You know? Laravel Cloud is not hosted on Laravel Cloud. Laravel Cloud is literally, you know, hosted in our own infrastructure. We have people for that, so, you know, we don't need literally a hosting solution for those sort of things. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the web cluster. So this is literally the web cluster that ships by default in your app, which is literally like one flex, one CPU, kind of the traditional stuff. We have auto scaling. This is one of the most powerful things about Laravel Cloud, okay? And I know that if you come from some sort of Forge approach where you have your own server, auto scaling is something that you may not know. But the way it's done on Laravel Cloud, it's actually very powerful. So you can have none, which is literally have one single replica in your cluster, which is what it would say like what you have, for example, on Laravel Forge. But you have something here called it custom auto scaling. And what you can do here is literally specify how much replicas you may have if you have a bunch of traffic, okay? So if I do something like 1 to 5, what's happening here right now is that what I'm telling to Cloud is, if my application go viral, create up to 5 instances, okay? But if my application doesn't go viral, just stay in one replica only, so I just pay like nothing, you know? So you can literally specify how much scaling you want, which can go in this particular situation from 1 to 5, or I can go, for example, from 1 to 10, which is so powerful because if you don't have any traffic whatsoever, you will be always in one replica. But if you have a bunch of traffic, like you explode on traffic, you go to Reddit, you go all over the place, your application will be able to run or to have a bunch of traffic thanks to auto scaling, which is very powerful. Okay. What do you mean? So what are you talking? At the moment, we don't have a button that allows you to migrate automatically from Forge to Laravel Cloud, so you'd have to do that, you know, by your own a little bit. Yeah, I hope you guys, you know, forgive me a little bit my excitement, but you know, this kind of features is something that was waiting for so long, especially with, you know, modern technology like Kubernetes. It does feel good to have a UI for all of this. Yeah, so this is what auto scaling is about. My default, again, I always default for cost savings. So pastphp.com pyre.link is running on non-auto scaling. However, if you are like a company owner and you're not sure about, you know, how much traffic you are going to have on release day, what you can do is literally come here and specify that you want 1 to 5 replicas. Someone was asking, like, if we have, what about, I think it was vertical scaling. Basically, you can come here and specify, you know, a bigger instance if you want to. Okay, so here, for example, you can have 8 CPUs with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and if you specify, for example, 10 replicas, dude, unless you are Facebook, you don't need this, you know. That's a lot of power, basically. Oh, thank you, Pick and Flow. I appreciate that. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, I want to talk about hibernation. So one of my favorite options I have on Laravel Cloud is literally hibernation. Allows you to basically put your application to sleep so you don't pay like anything. So for example, here I can have a bunch of auto scaling. I can have the biggest instance size selected on this thing. If my application is sleeping, I don't pay anything, which is, you know, one of the most powerful things we have on Laravel Cloud as well. I have hibernation enabled in all my applications at the moment. And you might think like things like past PHP, they don't sleep literally because there is people checking the documentation all the time. But there is websites like Laravel 0, which doesn't have a lot of traffic recently. So sometimes it just sleeps for 1 minute, for example. So that's pretty cool. For real, Driven Castle, for real, man. Hibernation is currently available on serverless Postgres databases and anything cluster-wise, so web clusters, worker clusters as well. We have scheduler as well, of course, because why not, you know, run your Laravel schedule. That's disabled by default, okay? But if you have like tasks in your console, something here, for example, that you would do every 10 minutes, for example, you do need to enable the scheduler, otherwise it won't run, okay? So everyone talks about SQLite. I'm going to clarify that to you. So the reason people talk so much about SQLite is because how cheap actually is. But typically, if you want to use SQLite, what you can do is use Postgres with hibernation mode, and you won't pay anything almost, okay? People like to default for SQLite because of pricing, but effectively Postgres with hibernation on is kind of SQLite, meaning that you don't actually pay for anything, you know? Sam H is asking, which parts did you code on Laravel Cloud? I was involved on a web application, so everything you are seeing right now, I was part of that team, okay? So everything you see right here, I was part of the team who have developed this entire web. But of course, something like cloud is not only like web. There is a bunch of other things like, you know, infrastructure. There's so many things, dude, that me as a web developer, I couldn't have done. As well design, for example. So I have to work on the web team, which is what powers this UI at the moment. João Souza is asking, what happens if you have hibernation and you have scheduler running every 10 minutes? It depends where you have hibernation. So the instance where you have hibernation, it would wake up, because technically you can also have a different worker cluster just for the scheduler, for example. So here, for example, I could create a worker cluster, which is the smallest instance, for example, in just to run scheduler and background processes, and you would have this one awake while everything else would be sleeping, basically. Okay, so but to answer your question, the scheduler will wake up the pod where it will be running on, basically. Yeah, the DB tool have backups. So basically here, if I go to my database, this one, for example, I can restart my database if I want to. That's down to the minute, if I'm not mistaken, though. Let me check this. Yeah, I think it's down to the minute, though. But yeah, all database providers have backups at the moment. Oh my god, I need to show you this stuff. Background processes, okay? I don't know, maybe some of you would like to have different instances running background processes. I typically have everything running on my web cluster, basically. So on my web cluster, on my pyre.link, but also on pastphp.com, I have scheduler running, hibernation. I think I also have Octane, but I also have all my background processes, okay? So something like queue workers are literally running on my web cluster as well. So I don't have any other worker cluster. So background processes is literally a place where you can define how many, for example, here I want to run PHP artisan queue work database if I want to, but I can also, for example, come here and specify that I want another queue worker running. I can specify a custom worker if I want to with different processes as well. So this is literally like, specify the background processes. And typically I like to run this on my web instance, which is this one, but I can also, if I want to, have a dedicated web cluster. So here, for example, I can worker cluster. So here, for example, I can just come here and type, for example, this is my queue worker, specify that I want the smallest one with no auto scaling in one background process, which would be PHP artisan queue work database. And I'm going to save this, okay? And what's happening now is that I have literally another cluster of workers dedicated only for background processes and for scheduler, okay? While my web cluster is dedicated only for requests. This is typically something that you may not want this, but if you have some sort of scaling already, you kind of want your web cluster to be dedicated only for requests, okay? So it's kind of useful. Move your screen, dude. What do you mean? You mean this? Oh, you cannot see this below? I'm the only one who can see it. Okay. Maybe let's do something, my friends. Let's do something. 80 full screen. How about now, my friends? Can you guys see it? Oh yeah. What I was saying basically is that this is literally the place to create, queue workers. Very fancy, very handy, very happy with this as well. What's up, Diabel? Nice to see you, man. Comfy even. We can do that. If you guys really like this, we can do like this, But yeah, queue workers, web clusters as well. What else I want to show you? I want to show, what is this? Oh yeah. I want to show you the cache instances. So I don't have any on my production apps at the moment, but you can literally have your own cache instance if you want to. Again, not a huge fan, because I literally use my database for caching at the moment for kind of everything. DeekDev, how you doing, dude? What is actually a background process? Well, would be typically everything like your queue workers, or for example, if you want to run something, which run as a long process, for example, that's actually a background process. But yeah, what else do I want to show you? Let's see some of these tabs. I want to talk a little bit about these options. Oh, we have commands as well. So typically, if you want to run something real quick, like PHP artisan list, you can just do that real quick. Bam, bam, boom. Just real fast. Already using Laravel 12, of course. Laravel 12 already. How many of you have migrated to Laravel 12 already? Just write on the chat if you have migrated to Laravel 12 already or not. What do you mean whip 2? Whip is the best commit message. We don't use that on Cloud though. Not yet, Addy? Okay, interesting. Dev already migrated it. Okay. Upload not yet. He will do this week. Interesting. Tonio is saying dependencies not helping. Which type of dependencies though? What's up, Adrian? Nice to see you, man. Still online, Pick and Flow? Come on, man. It's so easy to migrate. Why not? Laravel Cloud supports, I don't want to lie to you, but I think Laravel Cloud supports Laravel 9, 10, 11, and 12. And I'm almost positive that supports Laravel 8 because I did test that myself. So I would say Laravel 8, 9, 12, Laravel 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, got you, Charlie boy. So basically waiting for Filament, which uses a bunch of other packages. Got you. All right, dudes. So basically we have, you know, commands, obviously logs as well. So if I were to have any exception, I would basically see that right here. Access logs as well. If you want to see like who is doing what in your app, kind of cool. Metrics, of course. Edge network responses, but also, you know, how is the CPU of your web cluster in memory. Something I have noticed is that the CPU of my production apps is like literally sleeping all the time, even with the lowest instance, which is kind of crazy. And of course we have settings, okay? There is so much to talk about these settings that I want to explain you, okay? Of course, we have environment name, environment color. If you are using pinkery, why not going a little bit pinky right here? And what else? We have Git branch, which allows you to specify which branch you want to work on this environment, which might be production, for example. We have the PHP version. Ooh, great topic here. Which PHP version you guys have? Because you do need to be at least on PHP 8.2 to be on Laravel Cloud, my friends. Okay. By the way, Filament, I would be surprised if Filament is not ready yet for Laravel 12. Okay, I would be very surprised. So PHP version, we support PHP 8.2, 8.3, 8.4. Of course, Node can be the 20 or 22. HTTP timeout, kind of cool as well. You know, if you want your application to stop answering if it's literally waiting for 20 seconds already. Custom environment variables, injected environment variables. I want to talk with you about this, okay? Should I just share my screen? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, let's share this one though. This one is all right. Okay, so I'm currently on my Stream Demo React, which obviously have an app key, which is automatic generated when you first create your app on Laravel Cloud, but also things like you can just tweak everything you want, like things like DB connection. If you want to use a very special DB connection, you can do that right here. You can also specify things like the app name, like a different one. Most of these environment variables, they are already being injected right here. Okay, but I cannot reveal secrets. Otherwise, you guys will do crazy stuff with my secrets. Okay, so I won't do that. However, if I were to do that, you would see that Laravel Cloud injects a bunch of environment variables, so you don't have to do that by yourself. Okay. Grisilius, thank you so much for saying that. Means the world to me. And yeah, if you just arrived, dudes, I want to kind of just say to you guys, thank you so much for the support you guys have given, not only to me, but to Laravel in the last few days, okay? It means the world. We have been working our ass off to get this ready for the release, and so pumped and excited that everyone is happy about Laravel Cloud. So thank you so much. Thank you, Drippin' Castle. Thank you, thank you. Oh, great. Drippin' Castle is saying something really cool, which is make a dummy environment to show you the reveal secrets. Let's actually do that. Great, great point. Let's actually do that. So I'm going to go to this staging environment, which doesn't have anything. So I can technically show you this stuff, which I can. Let's go. Okay. Thank you, Drippin' Castle, teaching me stuff about Laravel Cloud. I was not expecting that from you. But yeah, basically, you know, okay, there is two concepts. The first one is called injecting environment variables. So every time, for example, test, here you go. Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of this microphone. I know, microphone was off. Not anymore, not anymore. I'm gonna fix this microphone so fast, dude. Jesus Christ. I know, it should be back now. Anyways, we have these two little things. One is called the injected environment variables. So these are the ones that we automatically understand that you want them, and we put them for you. So every time, for example, you add a new database to your environment, we are going to automatically come here and add a bunch of DB environment variables for you, so you don't have to do that. Okay. However, you can always come here and just do whatever you want to. You want to change the log channel, for example, bam, bam, boom, do it right here. Okay. And you can save it, deploy, done. But technically, in most of my apps, I barely touch on this stuff. Like, if anything. Okay. If anything, I don't touch on this at all. And obviously you can destroy your environment, because why not? Deployments. Oh yeah, there is so much to talk about on this one as well. You have push to deploy enabled by default. So if I were to push, anything to this branch, bam, automatically goes to the cloud, just like that. Okay. I'm gonna so much fix this microphone. Dude, the problem is not the microphone. The microphone is actually fine. It's literally this piece in between that does something that I don't know what it is, and it's kind of broken. This piece right here, it's called it Triton. I think it's the name of the piece. The microphone is called Shure. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Ricardo, tomorrow you have a test. Go study, dude. What the heck are you doing here, man? Anyways, we have deploy hooks. Oh yeah, baby, deploy hooks, because why not? You can literally click on this button right here, copy this little thing, and do a cloud deployment really fast. So for example, if you are using GitHub Actions, okay, this is actually a very good use case. If you are using GitHub Actions, what you want to do, my friends, is disable push to deploy, okay? Enable the deploy hooks and copy this little link that you can use in your CI. So if your test suite is passing with past, then you would run your deploy hook, query this URL right here, bam, bam, boom, and issue a deployment with Laravel Cloud. Mwah. Challenge French Boy is saying, I was not expecting push to deploy to be enabled by default. Yeah, maybe, yeah. I like it, dude. Yes, each environment has its own environment settings or deployment settings. So you can have your build commands built differently for each one of the staging, production, dev, blah, 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 all that stuff, okay? So push to deploy, deploy hooks, build commands. Yeah, build commands, of course, build commands. You must have build commands, right? So, every single application will be built differently. Of course, you may have composer or npm commands. Typically, this is what people have, literally, this stuff right here. But you might have different stuff. So each project is a different project, and obviously deploy commands, which you would do something like, PHP artisan force migrate. You gotta have domains. We talked about this one. What else do I want to show you on Laravel Cloud? Ooh, I have something so sexy, but I cannot demo this because I'm literally using a production project. Oh my god. This thing right here. How can I demo this without leaking literally everything on Laravel Cloud? Oh my god. All right, dudes, you guys gonna have to trust my word, okay? So we have this command palette thing. You can just type stuff and just move between projects. So technically here I can type past PHP and bam, move to past. Oh yeah, this is cool, right? I can type command K again and just do something like pyre.link. Bam, and just move to pyre.link. This is cool, right? It's the command palette. Dude, Taylor coded this stuff by himself. Isn't crazy? Technically, you can run tests on cloud if you want to. You can have Telescope in your project in Laravel Cloud, no problem at all. I think the composer optimize command is literally outdated though, isn't? Let me check. Composer optimize. I think this used to be a thing, but it's not anymore, I think. Let me check. Yeah, here we go. I think Laravel applications come with this by default, so you don't even need to do anything now. It's kind of, you know, something people don't do anymore. I think you may have to check this. Oh, thank you, Tutu. Thank you. What else I want to show you? What else I want to show you, folks? Command palette, new environment, settings. Yeah, I think we can navigate a little bit on the home page. We talked very little about that, though, right? Yeah, I think I was able to demo kind of everything. Push to deploy, deploy hooks, steps, task scheduling, Octane as well, Edge network, we talked about that, custom domains, we talked about that, DDoS protection, cache, content caching as well, auto scaling, we talked about that, hibernation. Yeah, and hibernation, by the way, every time your app is hibernating, you will see literally this banner on the top of the app. Okay, let me see if, for example, if I go to pyre.link, it should be either hibernating or almost hibernating. Let me check. No, it's not yet hibernating because it's literally getting requests. But yeah, technically, oh, I have an idea. I have an idea, my friends. I'm gonna literally enable hibernation on this app. So I'm gonna remove this. Oh my God. I'm gonna go here, edit. I'm gonna put enable hibernation after 1 minute. I'm gonna put Oh, Drippin' Castle, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Tier 1, man. Thank you so much. Live at if you cannot see logs, there is definitely something there. So you know, contact the support team; they will help you out. Okay. I think it's in. You can literally just use bun in your build scripts. Drippin' Castle, thank you so much for gifting tier 1 to the viewers. Really appreciate your support, dude. Thank you so much. We talked about caching, we talked about injecting environment variables, we talked about MySQL, serverless, cache value storage, object storage as well. And yeah, that's it. I guess that's it. Yeah, so overall, what do you guys think about Laravel Cloud? Did you guys, you know, think it's a good platform? Are you guys happy with Laravel Cloud? You know, do you guys see yourself using Laravel Cloud? Are you using already Laravel Cloud? If yes, what are our initial thoughts about this project? What do you guys think? It's dope so far? Yeah, I agree. You can see your costs. You can have a detailed view of your costs literally right here on the usage. Okay, you click on the usage and you will see literally all your billing, you know, how much your app is using and all those cool things. Oh, thank you, Roberto. I really appreciate your feedback. Thank you. Drippin' Castle is saying, before your stream, I wasn't a Twitch user. You are the first user I followed on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is awesome, man. The community on Twitch is just so cool. I love YouTube and, you know, Twitter and TikTok and everything, but just Twitch, the community on Twitch is just next level. It just feels more personal, basically. I think that's the difference between, you know, something like YouTube and Twitch, for example, is that People from Twitch, for example, they come every single live stream, you know? Like, I pretty much know every single name I'm seeing. And people from YouTube, I may know some of them, but other people, they don't even talk, or I just don't know them. And, well, on Twitter and TikTok, is like literally different people all the time. Yeah, the chat is just a thousand times better on Twitch, I agree. But yeah, to see the usage, that would be literally, our billing would be literally right here on this usage screen. I don't show you because it contains like billing information, like where I live, for example. So I don't want to show you that, you know what I mean? YouTuber is faster? Oh, gotcha. Levi is saying, I just learned Laravel last month and I cannot wait to start creating some great stuff and finally being able to confidently deploy on Laravel Cloud. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. DFL is saying, I watch on YouTube and I use the Twitch chat. Oh my God, you're hilarious, dude. All right, is our application sleeping yet? Oh boy. Not yet. All right, let's see if we can make this application sleep. When the application is sleeping, by the way, we do see like a banner on the top of the app. So let's wait a little bit. Let me check. Environment. Yeah, we enable hibernation. Okay, so it should sleep unless. Okay, yeah. Obrigado, Miguel. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys visit the website from the stream, that won't make the application sleep, dudes. Oh my God, do I need to do these? I'm gonna move away from the website. Dudes, I wanted to, like, when Taylor was doing his demo on Laracon US, when Taylor was doing his demo on Laracon US, literally, he wasn't able to demo hibernation because people was just hammering the website. Because we were on the back end, like on the backstage, and we saw like clearly people hammering the website so hardcore, doing everything, you know, and it was literally impossible to demo hibernation. And I guess for me will be the same. Yeah, Jesus Christ, you guys, I told you, like, literally don't go to any link you might see, you know, and things like that. And that's the first thing you guys do. Unacceptable. Yes, I've deployed my changes yet. Yeah. Roberto is asking if Laravel.com is no longer open source. I think it is. I mean, it was open source, so I don't know. Guven, welcome to the live stream, dude. By the way, chat, if you don't know me, my name is Nuno Maduro, PHP and Laravel developer and everything in between. I love what I do and streaming every single day at 9 p.m. except when I'm releasing stuff like Laravel Cloud. But yeah, that's me. Give me a follow, dudes. Okay, give me a follow, a like, and all those cool things. All right, do we have our hibernation already? Okay, it will be impossible. You guys, I hate you guys. I hate you. At least the ones who are on the website at the moment. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have deployed 4 minutes ago. That would give like way more than time already to the site to hibernate. But you guys, I hate you guys. I hate you guys. I do speak Portuguese, yes. Change the domain name. Let me do that. I'm gonna do that without you guys see. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna deploy a different site. Da, 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 da. You guys don't have access to this website, so you don't know. So I will be able to demo hibernation. There we go. Here we go. Hibernate after 1 minute. Save it. I don't want to do this. I don't want a full screen either. Exit full screen. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like hibernation, Postgres was a very nice surprise. I feel like it's just so much better than I thought. Like, cause you know, I knew it was good, but it's really like transitioning from something like MySQL to Postgres is almost transparent. It really just works for the type of things that people like you and me do with databases. Postgres is an awesome solution. I won't tell you the link. No. Richard is asking, now that Laravel Cloud is out, what is your next assignment? I'm going to keep working on Laravel Cloud. There is so much to do. That definitely we need to keep working on this platform, you know, and a lot of people are coming. So the progression of people creating accounts on Laravel Cloud is increasing every single day. So, you know, I will keep working on Laravel Cloud for sure. It is sleeping, dudes. I know you guys are visiting the website. All right, here we go. Hibernating for 1 minute right there. You guys see? Kind of cool, right? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys can shine. All right, one of you, please go to this website right here. Click on the website so you can see this banner going away. One of you, just visit this website. Once you do that, this hibernation banner will just basically disappear automatically. Whoop, there we go. Oh my god. So one of you actually came here and just typed this so quickly that it is like literally letters right there. Jesus Christ. That was kind of cool. Let's clap to hibernation right here. That was a good one. Thank you. So yeah, what's happening here, just to like make you understand this, the complexity of something like this, behind the scenes, our infrastructure received a request, saw that the pod was literally sleeping, so you don't pay anything, wake up the pod, serve the request, and then notify like the web infrastructure that application is actually serving requests, and automatically through WebSockets we notify this UI that banner should disappear. So that's kind of cool, right? Oh, too late, dude. You just lost the best moment of the live stream, literally right now. Oh, you snatched the playground .laravel.com? Yeah, I would advise people to literally go here and just snatch those cool domains already, because they are going away so fast. Like yesterday, it was up to 10,000 custom domains just poof, gone, right? Just like that. David is asking, how about pricing from moving from a VPN environment to something like Laravel Cloud? So there is literally a page that details all of the pricing on the homepage. You can click here and literally try to understand if something like this, fits your needs. Okay, that is like this overview of pricing and what it gives you, but it's also like our own documentation, which details with great granularity all of the pricing of Laravel Cloud. Okay. I know very little about Nightwatch, dude. Nightwatch, Laravel, Laravel, right? Yeah, I know very little about Laravel Nightwatch, basically. I just know it's a monitor platform for Laravel and gives you great insights about your app, but I know very little about Nightwatch. I'm going to be honest with you. I could be lying to you and just give you like a demo and a pitch of that demo, but I know very little about Nightwatch. I know that we'll give you great insights about Laravel or your Laravel apps, but that's it. Someone took taylor.laravel.cloud. Oh my god, I just knew it. I just knew it. People would do stuff like that. But I mean, that's it. Tripencast is asking, I know it's secret-ish, but how many people work for Laravel? Currently we have 50 people. So no secret there. Is Nightwatch the same as Sentry? Not really. This is, by the way, this is tailor-made for Laravel, you know, like it's specific for Laravel, so gives you just the fact that it's specific for Laravel gives you like so much more insights that you typically wouldn't have when making a platform for everything, basically. Yeah, 50 people, but like not all of the people is developers, dude. We have a bunch of different people working on marketing, you know, support. We have dedicated support team people, for example. Richard is asking, great question. If this makes Pulse obsolete, I would see this, I don't know if this is true, but I would see this thing as the next evolution of Pulse. You know, Pulse was our first approach to, you know, monitoring your application performance, giving you insights. I feel like this is the evolution of Pulse. Nuno, do you have nuno.laravel.cloud reserved? Not yet. I may do that actually. Now that you guys are talking about that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I hope I go in time. Let's snag it right here. Ooh, it's hibernating. Now that you guys are not going there, this one is hibernating. Let's go here, main settings, domains. Let's snag Nuno real quick. Please work. Please tell me that anyone have done it. Oof. Okay, I got it. I got it. Oof. I got it. I got it. Nice. Nice. What's up, Sea of Films? Oh, dude, it just arrived when I'm about to finish. Literally, I was demoing Laravel Cloud and everything on it. So, you know. Typically, I don't know. Do we have anything hibernating at the moment? I don't have any more, yeah. Are custom domains paid? What do you mean? Like this one's, for example, these ones are not paid. You can come here and just snap, you know, grab your own Laravel custom domain or cloud domain. These are not paid. These ones you have to pay them, like literally you go to your domain provider and you just literally, you know, buy a domain like normal. But that typically wouldn't, it's not related to Laravel, you know? All right, dudes, that was an awesome live stream. I'm so glad that I was able to finally, you know, show you some behind the scenes on Laravel Cloud. Obviously, you know, prior to this, I didn't want to kind of disclose everything for people because I kind of wanted to give like everything so Taylor can shine on Laracon US and demo like everything new basically. But you know, now that basically we had Taylor on Laracon US, but also a bunch of different content creators doing Laravel Cloud stuff, I feel like I'm, you know, I have the space now to literally tell you some of these cool things on Laravel Cloud. Thank you so much for being on that side. Okay, I appreciate it. We have a bunch to talk about, like literally more stuff about Laravel Cloud coming soon, but also about the starter kits. I don't know if any of you have already worked or tried the new starter kits, but in case you don't know, Laravel just announced new starter kits and they are absolutely awesome. Okay, you just type Laravel new Laravel and you have starter kits that you can use. Okay, React starter kits, but also Livewire starter kits, and you know they give you. We actually have we checked it? I don't think we did. Let me go here. Let's go to this one. Not this one. This one. Yeah, we can literally talk a little bit about the features of this starter kits on the next live streams, but yeah, we can talk about, you know, everything that these starter kits are providing in terms of features, which I think will be a very cool live stream as well. We can talk about how customize a little bit these starter kits. For example, I know that everything is being published. For example, if you go to your HTTP folder, for example, you literally have access to everything. So it's not like Jetstream where you would literally reconfigure things through a callback. It works a little bit like Breeze in the sense that everything is published to your app. So you have things like profiler controller. You can come here and literally, change these things in the way you want it. So if you want to do actions, for example, something like update profile action, you can do it here, and we can actually do a live stream just about that, like literally migrating this to actions. We can talk about that, like how we would approach this with actions and blah, blah, blah. And you can do this in your app. So everything is published, which is quite cool. So we have profiling in all of that thing, in all of those cool things on the starter kits, which just feels good. And we can do a live stream about that as well. So I really enjoyed, I don't know if you guys had fun, but I really enjoyed the last time we talked about like reviewing code. Do you guys remember the previous live stream where I was literally reviewing like code from people? I really enjoyed the last hour of the live stream where we were literally reviewing what typically mistakes people do on Laravel apps. And I really enjoyed that live stream, and I hope I can bring some more of that. So I want to also do live streams about that. Now, one last thing I want to talk to you guys about is I will be out for 2 weeks, after the next live stream. So I will be on Dubai, 3 March. I will be on Dubai, okay? And then I think it's like 7 March, I will be on India, okay? Ahmedabad, exactly. So I hope, I hope I can literally just do some in real live streaming from there. I cannot promise. I disappointed you guys on Laracon EU because I thought I would be able to do some live streaming from there. Yeah, Flash, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate your support, dude. Thank you. So I thought I would be able to do some in real life live stream from Laracon India, and it didn't happen, because I was, I was probably too shy, to be honest. Like literally, I didn't see myself literally just grabbing my phone and be around people with my phone like that. It didn't work. So hopefully I will find a way that just works for me and I feel more comfortable, okay? So apologize about not doing that in Laracon EU, and hopefully I will do that on Dubai, but also in India, okay? So that being said, I hope you guys appreciated the live stream today. That was it. Catch you guys tomorrow. And let's rate someone. How could I forget that? Literally rate someone on Twitch as usual. Do we have anyone live streaming? Oh, of course we do. There we go. All right, dudes. That being said, catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.